Anayama Nobutada is an enemy classified as a formidable enemy in Nioh 3, but we usually refer to all such enemies as bosses. After all, he has a large health bar, and this fight may be more difficult than your other battles with elite enemies. Anayama Nobutada is located in the Futamata region. Traditionally, I use the ninja style, without samurai. Therefore, this fight will be no exception. I didn't realize it right away, but the location where this enemy is located has several other enemies. To avoid a situation like mine, where a regular soldier prevented me from fighting Anayama Nobutada, it is better to lure them out of the fortress with long-range shots and destroy them there. I did this with only one soldier, but in fact, there are two of them here. Also, be careful about the building. There are two enemy ninjas inside. Therefore, it is better not to approach the building so as not to get additional opponents during the battle. Now, regarding tactics and how to defeat Anayama Nobutada, it's quite straightforward. I won't even describe the enemy's attacks in dangerous positions to you. In fact, you only need one powerful attack, which is performed by a ninja. In my case, I use two swords, but you can do it with other weapons as well. You need to jump up at the right moment, and then press the heavy attack button. Your character will land with their weapon pointing downwards, dealing a powerful blow to the enemy. In most cases, Anayama Nobutada cannot affect you if you are in the air. Therefore, you can only take damage if you jump at the wrong time, or if you do not dodge after completing the attack. Of course, when your attack hits the enemy's back, you deal even more damage. That's all the tactics you need in this battle. Perhaps that is why Anayama Nobutada is considered a formidable enemy and not a full-fledged boss, because just spamming one attack destroys the enemy in a few minutes. Of course, this attack is not perfect. Sometimes you will simply miss and fail to hit your opponent. But in reality, this is a very safe strategy. Using this combination, you will keep the fight under control. It may take a little longer than if you use an aggressive fighting style, but the advantage of this technique is that you will feel safe. Just try it and you'll see how easy it is. To make the fight less boring, I sometimes use Uncanny Bolt, or throw a shuriken or kunai. This attack distracts your opponent for a while, allowing you to launch your attack after preparing properly and choosing the right moment. But in reality, ninjutsu does not play as important a role in this fight as it does in some others. It's just to diversify the fight and get used to this style of play. It may be useful in the future. I almost forgot to mention that I used this combination once, and then, for greater safety, I dodge and prepare for the next attack. You can try to attack several times in a row, because ninjas have enough stamina to perform such a maneuver. But in my case, I encountered this opponent for the first time and realized during the fight that I could defeat him on the first try. So I didn't experiment, but performed the actions that worked in this fight. When you jump up, Anayama Nobutada often runs under you with his attack, and you deliver a heavy blow to his back. I think this is a good option for ending the fight without much effort. If you have your own tactics for fighting this enemy in ninja mode, be sure to write them in the comments. I'd be interested to read them and maybe adopt them as a good method for fighting similar bosses. Like and subscribe, and I will definitely show you how my ninja defeats the next opponent in Nioh 3. I also recommend watching all the other videos about the game on my channel. I am sure you will find a lot of interesting material there. See you in the next video, and take care, my friend.